I am.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the Geek Blend, and today we're going to be doing a review of Three Jokers #1, and this was written by Jeff Johns. Jason Fabok is the illustrator, and let's kind of get into it here. The cover, by the way, which I will put up now, and it's actually in the thumbnail. I absolutely love it. There are a ton of variants. I think there are 16 variants to this cover as well you can get. I apologize if the camera is shaking. It is. I apologize. I'm trying to get it to not shake, but I'm going through the comic as well to kind of talk about it. It starts out, Batman is basically his wounds are being tended to by Alfred, and he has been stabbed by the Penguin's umbrella. So he kind of goes through, as Alfred's taken off his uniform, kind of goes through a little bit of a montage of all the different scars on his body. Like it shows the scars on his back for when Bane broke his back. It also shows a scene where the Riddler is using his cane with the question mark on the end of it to burn Batman like an iron. Also shows all the claw marks on his chest from Catwoman scratching him. It shows a bite mark from when Killer Croc bit him. And it shows a place where Scarecrow stabbed him in the back with a pitchfork. Place where Joker shot him. All kinds of different scars. Joker acid. But it kind of goes to different panels and kind of shows off his scars, which I like. The artwork is really good when it's doing callbacks to other books from where they're pulling from. It does that a few times in this, and the artwork is fantastic. Jason Fabok just nailed it. Fabok, I'm not sure how you pronounce his name, but he did an amazing job. I think the book looks really, really good. It's really drawn well done. The colors and the black and white, almost kind of darker color palette on it works really well. So the blood stands out quite a bit. Then they kind of show the emotional scar. They do show Bruce's parents getting shot again, which I'm like, okay, we've already seen that a ton of times in movies and the books a ton of times, so we don't have to see that. But they're just showing that he has emotional and physical scars. And then we kind of get into the meat of the story. I'm not going to get into spoilers, but I'm not going to spoil the ending of it. But I will go through a few things in the book. So if you want to go in with this with no knowledge of anything in the book, I suggest you read it first and then come back and watch the review. Basically, it starts out with the TV talking about 3 different crimes that have happened. And the Joker seemed to have committed all 3 crimes, but that means if he did, he would have to be in 3 places at once. Then we cut to Barbara Gordon on a treadmill in a gym, basically living through her nightmare of when the Joker shot her and paralyzed her. She runs so fast on a treadmill, she breaks it, and then the gym guy's like, oh, great, she broke another one. But she kind of is going through that trauma. She learns that a comedian a fat comedian used to dress up as Batman, was killed by the Joker. Yeah, Joker streamed it live from the comedian's home. And then we cut to the Red Hood. He's fighting a bunch of Joker's thugs in the cemetery, trying to figure out some information on the Joker. He's just beating the crap out of all of them. And he flashes back as well to when the Joker beat him with a crowbar to basically death. Like I said, the illustrations for the callbacks in this book are fantastic. I'll put some up on the screen. I'm not going to do a lot of that. I was actually going to share my screen while I was kind of scrolling through this book, but I didn't want to do that because I didn't want to give away too much. So I'm going to put select images on the screen for you guys to see. I'll cut to some certain things. Just a really great job on the artwork. It's a beautifully drawn book. Then we cut to Ace Chemicals, and Gordon and the Gotham City Police Department are trying to figure out what's going on. There's a person dressed up like the Red Hood that Joker was before he became the Joker. And they know it's not the Joker, but they kind of were going through things. And then Batman and Barbara Gordon show up and start talking about how there's no way this could have been the Joker, or if it was he's in 3 places at once, because this is a 3 Joker story, so we need all 3 Jokers. And people are going to be wondering, what are the 3 Jokers? So, let me explain that a little bit. So one of the Jokers is from The Killing Joke. Another Joker is got the crowbar, waving it around and dressing kind of over in an 80s garb. He's the Joker presumably from Death in the Family. The third Joker, I'm not sure which one it is. He's a little bit more serious than the other 2, while the other 2 are making more of jokes. So being more of the comedian-style Joker. He's also the mastermind of the group, and I tell you what, he kind of looks like a little bit like Brian Azzarello's Joker from his Joker graphic novel. The one that they based Heath Ledger's Joker off of a little bit, the look-wise. That's who he looks like to me. But I thought it was going to be in-game Joker like they talked about. when we first heard about this. We were going to have Killing Joke, Death in the Family Joker, and then the Joker from Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo's in-game run. But not exactly sure which one it is. Kind of a mystery still, even after this issue. I like the story. I like that Barbara, Batgirl, Red Hood, Jason Todd, and Batman are working together because they're the three people that have been most affected by the Joker in the DC universe and in the Bat family itself. With Jason Todd being killed by the Joker in Death in the Family, Barbara Gordon being shot and paralyzed by the Joker, and Batman being just endlessly tortured by him over and over and over, including the death of Jason Todd. And when Joker shot Barbara Gordon, that did a number on him as well. So they're all three the ones that have been traumatized by him the most. So it makes sense, but I like the dynamic that they use in this book with those three working together. Jason Todd being unhinged and Batman and Batgirl being more stable than Jason Todd, because Jason Todd is not stable. He's very, very unhinged when he's looking. He's a shoot first, ask questions later kind of character. A lot of people do like the Red Hood that way. I do like the Red Hood. I'm a big Jason Todd fan as well. But I just like the dynamic that works in this book. And once they finally kind of come together towards the end, which I will not get into because massive spoilers, it works and it shows much more how much Jason Todd is unhinged because of the Joker. When he's actually in the room with the Joker, you see how much it affects him and how much it affected him over his life after being killed. So what they're doing is, when we go to Ace Chemicals, there's a missing truck full of chemicals missing. So the Joker presumably stole that truck, and now they're trying to find it because they know if they find that, they'll find the Joker. So they load up the guy who's still alive into the ambulance. They follow it, but unbeknownst to them, Jason Todd is in there ready to question him. So they set off to find the missing truck, and I'm not really going to get into much more because it'll be spoilers for the rest of the story. So I do recommend it. I think it's a great book. I'm really excited to see where it's going to go in issue number 2. I know I didn't say a lot in this review because I'm kind of stumbling around what I can say and what I don't want to say because I don't want to spoil it for everybody, especially people who plan on reading this book who haven't received it yet or don't have a copy of it yet. Speaking of that, right now, as I'm recording this video, this Sunday, on Amazon, $29.99 is when the price of the hardback cover that's going to release on November 10th. All 3 issues in one book. Usually it's $29.99, like I said, but right now it's on sale for $18 and some change on Amazon. So if you pre-order it now, you're guaranteed that price. I will leave a link in the description for that book if you guys want to wait and get it in the collected edition. I could not wait. I decided to go ahead and get it, and I am getting that collected edition, of course, but I do want to have the single issues, and I'm also trying to collect some of the variants. I'll put a picture, if I can find one, of all the different variants of this comic has. There's a ton of them. There's a ton of beautifully drawn variants too. Great covers. But I highly recommend this book. You can either get it at your local comic book shop if they still have copies of it left, which a lot of them are selling out, or you can get it online, of course. So you can go to DC Comics website, I believe. I think you can read it on their website. There's a lot of places you can get this book online if you don't find a copy in your local comic shop. So that was my review and my thoughts on the Three Jokers story. Like I said, it's a really well done book. It's written really well. I like the dynamic between the team that they chose to find the Joker. And I just think it's a really well done book. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys do pick it up because it's definitely worth a read. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like on the video. It really does help us out. And if you're new to the channel and you do like what you see and you want to see some more, hit the subscribe button for more. Hit the bell for notifications so you can stay up to date on everything we release here on the channel, including comic book reviews like this, which is only my second, hopefully more down the road. If you guys do want to see more comic reviews, leave a comment below because I think I'm going to go back and read Long Halloween again, and I might review that because it's still one of my favorite Batman stories of all time. But let me know down below what you guys think if you want to see more of these. I will be reviewing issue 2 and 3, so keep an eye out for those when they are released. The next book isn't released until middle of September, I believe. So issue number 2 is going to be released September 29th, so I will be doing a review on that, and issue 3 when it comes out after that. I'm guessing they're going to put that at the end of October, and then they'll release the hardback edition in November 10th for all of them together. Again, I'm going to leave a link in the description for that collected edition from Amazon because it's on sale right now. Good price if you want to pick it up. Instead of paying the $30 for it, you can pay the $18 or $19 for it with some tax. I'll see you guys next time in the next video. Remember, this is the Geek Blend. I'm Jeff, and if you geek about it, we speak about it. See you guys next time.